Why? That's when it'll get 1,000 likes. So we're crossing our first boulder field. We're at about 0.7 miles in from the trailhead. Didn't shoot a video at the trailhead. There was somebody camped right there doing his breakfast and stuff, so you didn't want to disturb him. But below us here is Mystery Creek. Basically, there's not much trail. They think the trail originally was possibly cut back in the late 30s by the CCC, but this trail, unfortunately, is not maintained. So the things my wife does to get a picture. Coming up on our second boulder field that we've got to cross. You see the rock cairn right there marking the trail. Now you can see up there, there's another one. Those are markers they use in boulder fields to kind of help mark the trail. That's where we be heading. So again, to maneuver across the boulder field here, looking for the rock cairns. You see one right there. I don't know if you can see it in the camera or not, but you see that dead log right at the downhill side of it. There's another rock cairn. So we'll head there that direction, and then from there we'll look for the next set of rock cairns. So we made it to this set of rock cairns. And as promised, there's another set of rock cairns, and then there's the trail on the other side of the boulder field. So, boulder field number 3. So, we're back on trail. Like I said, a lot of places the trail completely disappears, but there's a rock cairn. Again, I was saying cairn earlier. My wife corrected me saying, I think it's cairns. And knowing my wife, she is probably right. So we're going to go with rock cairns. But as you can see, we're back on trail now. We're going to start making our way. We've been plugging, I don't know, probably close to 3 hours now. And haven't even gone 2 miles yet. That's how rugged and steep this area is. Lots of deadfall we got to maneuver over or around. So we'll talk more when we get up to the lake and can actually catch our breath. Oh, another boulder field to cross. But we're still plugging away here. I thought I'd show you this. Alright, we're at the falls that I had mentioned. So here's the upper portion. Previous one we were down below on the point of rocks. Kind of not where Michelle is right now. Gorgeous little waterfall. Here, we thought we'd do a little panoramic shot with the beautiful waterfall in the background. Again, we're on our way up to Mystery Lake. It's quite the hike. Beautiful though. The creek cascading almost the whole way alongside us. And yes, we came from all the way down there. Yes, we just came up that with full packs. It was awesome.
This is Lower Mystery Lake, and we just got up here. Gonna get in the sun here, but it's absolutely beautiful. I mean, this is the lower lake, and it is stunning. Like, it is totally worth the sweat. and tears. Well, no, I didn't actually cry, but there are some sketchy parts of this trail. The trail's not maintained. There's a lot of blown down wood that you have to, or trees that you have to climb over. The trail gets super narrow in places and super steep also. And well, I'm 5'2" and weigh 113 pounds and was packing 40 pounds up the mountain, so yeah. I'm glad to be up here. It's beautiful. We're gonna make us some dinner and just relax after we set up our camp for the night.
It's getting late in the day and we're a little wore out. Found a good spot to camp. Take you over here and show you where we're gonna set up. It's got a little fire ring already set up, and I'm gonna start our tent up over there, clean up those rocks a little bit. We brought our good sleeping pads, so we should be good, but this is beautiful up here.
Not bad.
This is our campsite, kind of showed you last night. But we're going to be making our way around the lake that way. You see the snowshoots there with snow still in it. We're going to be making our way over towards this peninsula. Then, probably can't see it real well, but we got to work back up towards the peninsula and then back to the left, work that little ledge and work our way over the top of that to get to Mystery Lake. That's the plan today. We'll keep you posted.
I brought a can of Celsius with me, or I was going to bury it in the snow. Because we're going to scramble up somewhere over there to the Mystery Lake. Is actually just above over there, and I don't know if you can see that, but right up there is where the water comes out of Mystery Lake. Well, there's two. There's one on the other side of the lake too. We'll try and go over there this evening and get a picture of that waterfall.
So our campsite is straight across there where you see those logs.
Whoa, that's a nice fish.
Yeah. So this pond slash lake Over on this side is quite a bit deeper. Some nice fish over here on this side. Well, I did catch one nice one last night over there below camp. The peninsula that we had pointed out earlier, that's right there across from us now. Again, we're looking for this grassy ledge that's supposed to start taking us up this way. Again, Michelle and I, we discussed last night and we came to the conclusion it's been 14 years since we've been up here. So, a little different than we remember it. Plus, we were a little younger. We are now on that peninsula across the lake from our campsite. Just worked our way up this slope right here. See the lake down there. See the logs are below our campsite. So we've come up quite a bit in elevation. Fortunately, still got a ways to go. Continuing to make our way up. Just working our way up where we find the best trails. Our best paths, because they're not literally what I would call trails up here. In fact, we're probably a good 2/3 of the way up the hill here, and just barely came across the rock cairn. So this is the only one I see too. I don't see one above and I don't see one below, but we're going to keep plugging our way up. So this is the outflow from Mystery Lake. We're almost to the top, but I thought I'd show you this little cascade out of here. And yes, that is snow. Welcome to Mystery Lake. Just a quick shot. We're getting ready to head out of Mystery. Just spent a little time up here. Did a little fishing. We did catch a few fish. Nothing to brag about. But we were just up here relaxing, enjoying the beauty. We're going to head back down to our camp now. According to Onyx Backcountry, about 1.6 miles to get back to our base camp. But I'm gonna put the camera away so that I can concentrate on working my way down. I'm sure the video you saw, in the video you can see earlier how steep and rugged that was. So I'm gonna put the camera away so I can concentrate on getting down the hill safely. But we'll touch base with you when we get back to base camp.
We're are going to retrieve my Celsius out of the snow and head back to camp now. So hopefully it made it nice and cold for me to drink. Celsius. It's, let me see. There you go. Yep, carried this all the way up the mountain.
Here, let me put it in your pouch. The things my wife does to get a picture. So is it cold?
It's cold.
Snowpacking works. Dinner. So tonight we're enjoying beef tacos by Next Mile Meals. My wife found these when she was looking for some low carb alternatives for backpacking, and she came across these.
So, am I in the picture?
Yes, you're in the picture.
So, yeah, these have 560 calories total. Total fat 40 grams. Total carbs 7 grams. Total protein 41 grams per package. We used these when we did our hike. We went down to the Valley of Fire. We also took these meals and it worked out pretty good. So, yeah.
So we wanted to give you a little background too. So Mystery Lake was kind of on a personal bucket list. We were discussing last night. Probably been about 14 years since we had made that trek up there. And back then, to be honest with you, we did a day hike all the way from the road all the way up to the lake. Fished for a little bit and then had to turn around and hightail it out. A few years later, we decided we were going to try and backpack up in here, and I stepped wrong on some loose rocks and hurt my knee. So we decided at best that we head back down the mountain. But the topography, I don't know, either we're old and we don't remember things the same, or the earthquake we had in 2020, there was a 7.4 earthquake that happened in the area. But trail a lot more difficult than we remember getting in. But again, we're 14 years older. Still a pretty lake. We only fished for a little bit up there. Be honest with you, the wind was really blowing pretty good up there and just making it really difficult to do any kind of fishing with light tackle. So we made our way back down. Pretty hungry, so that's why we went ahead and fixed us something to eat. Thought I'd share these Next Mile meals. But then also the personal, you know, it was a personal thing, a bucket list. You know, we're not getting younger, and we definitely wanted to try and make it up to Mystery Lake one last time.
It's definitely the last time we're gonna make it up here. I just turned 60 this year, and the hike was a little difficult with a 40-pound backpack on my back this time. I would describe that trail coming up as very steep, very narrow, treacherous, sketchy, but also, I mean, the country up here is absolutely stunning and beautiful and amazing and just spectacular. You cannot recreate this down where there's people. I mean, I would probably guess that a handful of people actually make the trek up this mountain every year to this lake, if that, because it's a very difficult hike. It's expert, and you have to do a lot of cross country, and you know, the trail disappears a lot of scrambling up rock, and so probably the last time we're going to come up here. We'll make it into some other lakes though, but we definitely wanted to come and do this one last time because it's just absolutely beautiful up here.
And the fact that no one comes up here, really, that's why we wanted to come. There was a gentleman at the trailhead when we parked the truck yesterday morning. He had come up here on just a day hike, and he was heading out. And then other than that, has not been another soul. So kind of how we like it. But glad you got to come along with us. Hope you liked the video. Again, as always, please like, share, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, sign up for notifications. Been struggling with internet up here in the mountains, obviously. We're working on that. I've already got a couple videos that are ready to be uploaded once I get some good, decent connectivity. But more to come. So like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button.
And no, we're not getting paid. We're not getting paid to talk about these next mile meals. We just really like them and thought we'd share them with y'all. So go ahead, and I think you have to go to nextmilemeals.com to order them. That's where we got them from.
Again, if you're doing a low carb, we started doing low carb, I don't know what, end of January, first part of February. To be honest with you, I'm down almost 40 pounds since then by following low carb. So we didn't want to stray from it because it's been so successful. But thanks again. We'll see you soon.
Not bad. So Robert's putting our food up for the night. If you can see that or not. But yeah. Here's Robert over here. Tying it down. All safe and secure for tonight. Hanging up there, so if there's any bears that come by, they won't get into our food. It's actually a really pretty evening tonight. We're fishing for a while. Wind was up, finally died down. Caught one fish. But the lake is beautiful. This is the lower Mystery Lake. I didn't take a video of the upper one. This is the little trail that goes around the lake. But the sun's already down, and here's our view for this evening. Last night here. Kind of sad about that. But if you ever get a chance and you're not afraid of heights, because the trail's a little steep, a little narrow. It's very steep and narrow. This makes the third bucket that he's bringing to put on the campfire. Always make sure your campfires are dead out. Dead out. Awesome. Good job, honey.
So just wanted to shoot a quick video here. Got our campsite all packed up. Show you that we try as best we can to practice leave no trace. Trying to leave this better than it was when we got here. Actually, we actually did some policing up of some garbage that had been left from previous people who had occupied this space. But again, just a quick clip, show you leave no trace, please. You pack it in, you pack it out. So, not gonna be much videoing while we're hiking. We just worked our way down this little ravine. I need both hands on my trekking poles. So, we'll try and do highlights as we can, but I want to make sure we make it down safely. We'll check in every so often. But yeah, that's the ravine we just worked our way down.
So I'm going to show you guys where we just scrambled down from. Right there. You basically scramble up here. It turns, goes up over there, and keeps climbing a little bit more. Came down here, all the way down to where Robert's sitting, and this is the trail. Ends right here. You have to go up this little rock face right here. There's no other way to go, sorry. It's a little treacherous right here. But that is a Mystery Creek running down below us, a ways below us. You can see it down there. And then this is the trail to go down. Yep, right down there. And then it curves around that little rock face right there and continues down the mountain. But that's our trail. Steep and narrow and treacherous and sketchy. This is why this trail is an expert trail. It's marked expert. Anyways, let's have another view of the little creek down there, Mystery Creek. I mean, it's beautiful up here. Very rugged country. You can see right here, it's volcanic rock. And we're back to Robert. Getting ready to put his pack on. Oh yeah, I guess I should tell you guys. He had to carry my pack down that little rock face right there. He had a little bit of an anxiety attack. He's a good man. He loves me. So, he's showing us his butt right now.
I don't care.
I think he's a little tired from carrying his pack down and my pack. Anyways, we're going to let you go. We'll see you further down the trail. He doesn't think I can fit under this log. I'm going to prove him wrong. I'm going to go under it, not over it. Ta-da! Oh good! A log across the trail, just what I wanted. I love doing this.
You're not gonna try and go under that one, honey?
Honey, I am not that short. I might be short, but I'm not that short.
Well,
Woo! We did it!
we just got back to the truck coming down from Mystery Lake. Took us a little over 5 hours, but we're glad we made it. We're back at the truck. Got about an hour's drive to get back to camp. We're looking forward to some showers, but hope you enjoyed the journey with us. It was quite challenging, but we completed it. Something marked off our...
Challenging is not the word. It was very challenging.
But we can definitely mark it off our bucket list. Thanks for joining us. We'll talk to you soon.